Hey guys, it is Gabrielle Campbell, your Double Diamond leader. This is going to be an advanced training course, okay? So this is not a course that you want to send to your brand new distributors, right? This is an advanced training course, and I'm going to teach you some really great tips on leadership, how to maximize your business, and do more by really doing less and working smarter, not harder, and how to make, 4 figures a month. So this is an advanced training course, okay? So I want to start out by talking about the biggest thing that I hear from you guys on my team, and those of you who have asked, like, what are your struggles and what are you struggling with and what's the hardest thing for you with this business. And the number one thing that I hear all the time is trying to fit the business in your schedule and making time for that, and staying motivated, and getting your must do tasks done, within the 24 hours that you have every single day. So we're going to make this really easy and simple. So after you watch this video, there is a 30-minute video that I also have made for you guys that you can use every single day. And this 30-minute video is a recorded video of me walking you through a 30-minute power hour. And if you do this video, 4 to 5 times a day, 30 minutes each time, you're going to see results in your business. And it's just me walking you through the tasks that you need to get done that you can do within, 30 minutes, even less than that. So it's just a video that you can use, 4 to 5 times a day until you memorize how to work your business effectively. So if you're interested in getting that 30 minutes for 4 figures monthly, work video, let me know and I can send that to you. But first and foremost, I'm going to answer all your questions and the challenges you're going through, and let's make this so easy so that your next paycheck will be a really good paycheck. So number one, the biggest misconception that people have with this business or with any network marketing business is that you have to be on your phone every second of the day, that you have to be messaging every single hour, following every hour, all that good stuff. But the thing is that if you're smart with your time, you only need to touch your phone 4 to 5 times a day. And that's it, right? Think about how many times you pick up your phone when you get a text throughout the day. Definitely more than 4 times, right? Or how many times you pick up your phone to check your email or your social media, right? Or your bank statements, or, going on YouTube or whatever, right? Facebook. How many times a day do you pick up your phone to do non-money making activities, right? But with this business, you only need to pick up your phone 4 to 5 times a day. And I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that. So number one, you need to be really good with your time. And that's why I created that 30-minute work video that you can play over and over and over again to get your work done so that you stay focused, because staying focused is the hardest thing. You could be sending messages out, but then your kid starts crying, or your dog wants to go outside, or somebody calls you, or, you're watching a show and get distracted, or, you have to get off your lunch break. So it's really important that you use your time effectively and learn how to stay focused and stay in the moment, right? So what do you do these 4 times, 5 times a day that you pick up your phone? So number one, okay, you're going to make sure that you are following. So we all know how to follow. If you don't know how to follow, make sure that you go back in the page, because again, this is an advanced training video. So this is not going to teach you how to do the things. There's other videos for that. So make sure that you are following, your target audience every time that you pick up your phone during these 4 to 5 times. And you want to space it out so that you don't feel like you're on your phone every single hour of the day, right? So set alarms, and the first thing that you want to do when that alarm goes off is you want to follow and grow your network and answer following requests. So say you have an alarm that goes off, 5 minutes after you wake up in the morning to do some work. So you turn off that alarm, and the first thing that you want to do is follow and grow your network. So get your following done. You can follow up to 50 people an hour. So if you do that 5 times a day, you're following 250 right? 250 new people every single day if you just do it 5 times a day. So that's the first thing that you're doing, is just going to follow 50 new people. You can, again, watch that video on how to find people from boutiques, bridal pages, all that fun stuff, and how to follow. The next thing that you're going to do is you're going to send out 15 to 20 new messages, right? So you want to go from the bottom of your followers list, work your way up, follow the messaging tutorials, and get your 15 to 20 messages out. And then make sure that, you know, when you're done doing that, that if you haven't already, you go back and send no reply messages out to people that you messaged yesterday that didn't answer you back. And that's the second thing that you're going to do, is sending your messages, right? So you're following, you're messaging, and then you want to make sure that you are putting really juicy, good content on your story. And this is really, really important. So it's so important, guys. And I know it's so scary. I know it's scary for some of you to get your face on your story, right? Get your face on your page. You know, posting a picture is one thing, but doing a video is another. But I'm telling you right now, your business will absolutely change if you start, you know, every single day showing your face on your Insta story, showing you talking, because that's what's going to set you apart from other people who do this business. You're not just posting, you know, before and after pictures and join my team slides. And you're not just posting, you know, a boomerang of you making your product. You know, if a new distributor does that, that's okay, because they're getting used to things and they're doing a boomerang of them making their coffee. But you're a leader and you're beyond that. So you need to take the time in the morning to even just do 1 or 2 slides of you saying, hey guys, getting ready for work, or hey guys, about to wake the kids up and feed them or bathe them or whatever. Right? Get the kids some breakfast, and I'm going to make my coffee really quick, and I'm going to tell you about it, right? Or I'm going to make my super greens detox, and I'm going to tell you about it, or my BFF shake, or, you know, I'm going to make some hydrate, and I'm going to tell you about it, right? That's all you have to do, just 2 or 3 slides every single morning. And as you're growing your following and you're putting slides up of you talking, I am telling you right now, you are going to have followers reaching out to you that ignored your messages. You're going to have followers reaching out to you before you even reach out to them, because they're going to see your face and see that you actually use the product. They're going to hear you talking about it and say, I want info on that. So you guys need to step it up. And I know it's scary, but you're going to have to get over it, right? If you want 4 figures a month with this business, you have to step it up and start growing your business even more and act like a leader. So as a leader, okay, because again, this is an advanced course for leaders, you need to start showing your face and talking on your story. Now, how do you get, you know, used to that if you're scared to do that? So what you can do is, you don't need to go live, right? You can just record 2 or 3 slides of you talking on your Insta story. And then before you post them, you can save them to your phone and watch them and see if you like the way you sound, if you're comfortable with it, and then post it. Or you can even use the Canva app, which is what I use a lot, which is a free app. And you can put your video on like a cute template and put like, you know, skinny coffee mornings or whatever, right? And then you can upload it, add a filter, whatever makes you feel comfortable. But you need to get used to it, because I'm telling you right now, you are going to have so many people blowing up your inbox if you just take the time to put 2 or 3 slides of you talking. Okay. And that's another thing aside from that, is making sure that you're posting content on your story throughout the day that is not just at work. And if you say, well, Gabby, I work and I don't have time, I promise you, you do, because you don't work 24 hours a day, right? You don't. The most I worked was 12 hours a day when I was working my other jobs. And maybe some of you work more than that, but you still don't work 24 hours a day with your other job. And you don't, you know, work 24 hours a day even as a mom, because your kids go to bed and they take naps and they go to sleep. So there's always time for you to plan and work and do things for your business. So you want to make sure that you're planning good content. So for example, I mentioned this to you guys before. Think about it like you are in a pageant, right? And if you've ever seen a beauty pageant, I've never been in one, but I've watched many because my friends were in pageants. If you've ever been in a pageant, every girl has a platform, which is something that they are standing by, something that they're passionate about, something they incorporate into their interviews. And if they win, right, that's what their platform is. And that's what, you know, they're going to donate, you know, money to and stand by and support. So what is your platform? What is your brand? What is your brand? If you follow bloggers, we've talked about this before, if you follow bloggers on social media, why do you follow them? Is it because you like fashion? You like the makeup that they show, the the hairstyles, the home decor, do you feel like they're funny? Do you feel like they're inspiring and they're always sharing a word from their devotional? Or, you know, are they a mom and you love how they're always like putting up inspiring things for moms on their page, whether it's kids' clothes or tips or recipes? What are you drawn to? Because whatever you're drawn to is who you are, and that's what you need to post about on your page. So remember this, again, this is an advanced training, okay? So if you guys want to take your business to the next level and go from beginner to advanced, these are the things you need to do. Start showing your face on your story, whether that's pre-recording stories and uploading them whenever you feel comfortable with the story you recorded. And then also making sure that you're not just posting, it works things. And if you're busy, it's called planning the night before, right? It's just like if you work a job in college, you're always trying to plan the night before. If you know you're working this day and you have an exam this day, you know you have to study these days. And if you have a project due this day and you're working, you know, throughout the week, you know what time periods you have to work on your project. It's the same thing. You're just not in school. You have a business. You're a business owner. So plan your content, right? If you know that you like, say you like makeup, right? Or clothes, whatever. So you know that, you know, every single day or every other day, you're going to share your outfit of the day, whether that's just a boomerang of you like in front of a mirror, like showing people your outfit and putting where you got it from, or just talking people through the outfit. I got this top from this place. I got the bottoms from this place. They were about this much. I love it. Let me know if you guys want the link to the website and you can look around the website. You know, I don't sell this stuff, but I'm just so obsessed with it. Same with makeup, you know, whether you're comfortable, if you're comfortable doing this or not, you could always, you know, talk about like your new fall lipstick or your favorite eyeshadow palette for fall. Or if you like to cook, talk about a quick, healthy recipe that you can make for dinner that's, you know, really easy to make and how to make it. Or, you know, if you're a mom, talk about, you know, like where you got your kids clothes for fall, or, you know, how cute their backpack is for school, or, you know what I'm saying? There's so many things you can talk about. Just plan it out. It sounds so silly, but this is how bloggers do it, guys. Bloggers don't just wing it. They literally take just 10 minutes to take a piece of paper and write down, Monday, I'm going to talk about this. Tuesday, I'm going to talk about this. Wednesday, I'm going to talk about this. And again, this is an advanced training, like I said. This is not something that I'm giving to new people. This is how I got to where I am. This is what I'm giving you. It's just how I've gotten to where I am. How I have people that just come to my inbox and reach out to me without me even having to message them. This is what I'm giving you. Because I take the time to every Sunday, I sit down and I write on a piece of paper. Monday, I'm going to share what I read in my devotional. Tuesday, I'm going to share, you know, some of my favorite makeup products, or, you know, what I got from the store. Wednesday, I'm going to share what I'm making for dinner. Thursday, I'm going to share my outfit of the day. Friday, you know, I'm going to share this. And Saturday, I'm going to share my story on Insta Story using videos and all that. So, and that's another thing. Live posting is so important. And I know some of you guys don't live post as much as you need to. And you're missing out on $100 fast starts. You're missing out on money. You're missing out on promotions. By not sharing the business on your page, you're missing out on a lot, okay? Because in order to promote, you need distributors. And in order to get those $99 bonuses every Thursday, you need distributors and you need to help them get their first customers, right? So you're missing out on money by not posting about the business. So again, you have to get over your fears and you have to step up, because the step is here. And if you're still here and you haven't stepped up, you need to figure out why. And if you're ready to step it up and take the next step that God has for you in your business. So plan, right? Plan. Stay organized. Those are my biggest tips as far as how I got to where I am. Another thing about how I got to where I am, I'm gonna tell you guys like a couple more things. So we talked about alarms, right? Staying organized. You know, set 4 to 5 alarms a day to follow and message, and make sure that you have stories up on your story. You can also use that time to follow up with people, right? If you talked to somebody last Thursday and they're ready to order today, you follow up with them. So use that time wisely. It doesn't take an hour to send out 15 messages and follow 50 people. You can literally do it within 3 to 5 minutes. if you have everything organized in your phone. Another tip with organization is I have different albums saved in my phone. So I have result pictures saved to my phone, which is something that I have beginners do. But another thing that I have that I think is so crucial is I have an album that has Insta stories that are all about the business, because I took the time to go on Canva and make different slides about my story. I have a now hiring one, why I joined the business, what it's done for me, my goals. I told you guys to make these like a little while ago, but I have them saved in an album because I've made like a couple different ones, and I have really good business stories saved in there because it's so important to post your story at least every other single day, every other day on your Insta story. It's so important to post your story, and posting about the business every day on your story is crucial. So I have an album saved with business slides that I can just throw up and not have to scramble and look. That's the key to this business. If you can't find the time to work, then you're not organized enough and you're not using your time wisely. Because like I've said so many times, I was a toilet worker, okay? Every time I took a bathroom break, if I could get 5 messages out, I was excited, right? Just let me get 5 to 10 messages out. Let me just follow like 15 people and then I'll go back on my shift. That's what I did, because let's be real. When you work and you take a bathroom break, you're probably texting anyways on your phone or on social media. So use every minute that you have free, use it wisely if you want to take your business to the next level. So let's talk about following. Okay, a little bit deeper into following. If you only can follow 50 people an hour, and say you only follow 50 people an hour 5 different times a day, that's only 250 people a day. So how do you get more people to follow you back? So number 1 is I am really big on interaction. So you need to pick, 30 minutes, 20 or 30 minutes before bed every single night. Go to your following list on your phone. And I'm going to show you guys this. That way you can see. Let me see if you guys can be able to see that. Okay. So do you see this little button right here? You're going to press the little arrow button and you are going to pick date followed latest. Okay. And then you're going to go like this and let it refresh a little bit. Okay. So now it's refreshed. And now the girl at the top is the last person that I followed. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're literally just going to go down the list, start at the top, right? Because these are people that you're following, but they might not have followed you back yet. Either they accepted your request and didn't follow you back, or their account's probably on public and they didn't even see your request, because people aren't on social media as much as we think, right? So I'm going to go to her page and I'm going to like a couple pictures and I'm going to comment, this is a really cute bow, right? That's what pops out to me. So I'm going to say, oh my gosh, her bow is so cute. And put some emojis, right? And then I'm going to go like a couple more pictures. And then I'm going to go to the next person, right? I'm going to go to her page. If her page loads. I'm going to go to her page. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to like some pictures. And I'm going to comment on this picture because I think her romper is cute. And I'm going to say, your romper is so cute with an emoji. See how easy that is? And if you just take 30 minutes before bed, not even 30 minutes, like 10 to 20 minutes to just interact with people from your following list, you're going to get way more follower requests back, because you have to understand, if you're struggling to get people to follow you back, you might be following a lot of people who have their account on public. So they're not going to know that you followed them, unless they got that notification right then and there. So that's why it's important to make sure you're interacting on your following list so that you're getting more requests back. So that's just something I do. I just interact before bed. And then I work my business, the 5 times per day, show my face on my story, 2 more things, and then we're done here, guys. So customer retention is so, so, so big. So big. I was a customer before I started this business, and because my upline checked in with me every single month and asked if I needed anything, how I was liking the products, because my upline, after my 3 months was up, or, I think it was by my 3rd month, she messaged me and said, hey girl, random question. Have you ever thought about doing what I do for extra money? She took the time to ask that question. So because she asked that question, here I am today. So have you taken the time to, number one, check in with your customers every single month, go through your email, see, when their order's coming up for month 2 and month 3, even though they get a reminder, and take the time to say, hey girl, just an extra reminder, your order ships out tomorrow. Do you need anything? Do you need help changing it? How's everything going? And then because you build that relationship, by month 3, you can shoot them a text and say, hey girl, I know this is super random, but have you ever thought about doing what I do part-time or full-time for some extra money, right? Or have you ever thought about doing what I do, in your free time for extra money? Because you will get so many distributors that way if you take the time to build the relationship with your customers. Another thing, if you want to, work even less and get more done, work less for more results, here's a huge thing for you to do. So again, this is for advanced distributors. This is not for new distributors. So something I would recommend doing is getting a second Instagram or using your Facebook to do the same tasks that you do on Instagram. So I have 3 Instagrams, right? And the reason being is I've been in for 3 years, so I can handle it, right? But I have 3 Instagrams because my first Instagram, you can only follow up to 7,500 people. And I am already at that mark, right? So, and my ratio is good, so there's no one for me to really unfollow. So I went ahead and made a second Instagram, and I'm almost at that mark. So I made a third one, right? So I have all 3 Instagrams, but it's actually not as crazy as you think to run all 3, because you have the option on Instagram. When you get a second account, you have the option on Instagram to share your post on all of your accounts. So it's just one button to share on all of your accounts. So you're sharing the same live posts on all of your accounts, and you can save your stories and upload them to all of your accounts. Also, if you start using Facebook, you have the option to share your Instagram stories to your Facebook story. And that's another way to get replies from your Facebook friends about stuff. So I would recommend, put this into perspective for you. If you work multiple jobs, or you're a really busy mom or a really busy college girl, and you're struggling to get out enough messages every single day, or just struggling to get enough done in general, I would recommend that you get a second Instagram and you just start following like a ton on your second Instagram to build up that following. And then you can start messaging 15 people an hour on each Instagram, or 20 people an hour on each Instagram, and literally be done with your work in 3 hours. Isn't that crazy? You'll have 100 messages sent out within like 3 hours if you were to have 2 Instagrams. So how do you build a following on a second Instagram? It's really simple. So you're starting from scratch, which means even though I don't personally follow guys on my Instagrams that I use, when I first started new Instagrams, I was following everybody. I was following people of all ages, following guys, because guys always follow girls back because they're nosy and they're like, oh, let me see what she looks like, right? Because they're retarded. So I was following guys, following people of all ages. That way my following was growing. And then once I hit 100 followers, I went back and unfollowed all the guys, all the people in middle school and high school, and all the people that are like really old. And that way my ratio was good. And then I just started following like just a target audience. So the biggest question I get is, how do you make sure you're not following the same people? Well, just start being super specific. Wherever you feel like, you've been following from on your main Instagram, you want to pick like a different area. So for me, on my second Instagram, I follow more from the West. And on my third Instagram, I follow more from the South. And on my first Instagram, I have a combination of people from, where I live now in South Carolina, but then I follow more from the North on my main Instagram. So I would recommend that you get a second Instagram and start building. That way you can get your work done within 3 hours. Like you pick up your phone 3 times. So like message, follow, and post. Like that's crazy. So, or utilize your Facebook. If you already have a Facebook made, for me, I just started using my Facebook for like following, messaging, and posting. I really didn't use it before for It Works. So use your Facebook. You already have a friends list. You can go ahead and start adding new people that don't sell It Works, and growing your friends, and then posting to your story, adding new people, interacting, and messaging. It's the same exact thing. So using 2 or multiple, social medias, you're going to get your work done so much faster. And it's really just about, like I said, staying organized with your time, setting, times throughout the day to go, like reminders to go off throughout the day, interacting before bed so you're getting more follower requests, making time to show your face in the morning, using a product or sometime throughout the day. And what is your brand? What is your platform? Making sure you have content that's not just it works, so that people are reaching out to you about your makeup or your recipe or your new candle from Bath and Body Works or your clothes you just bought or your workout routine. You want people to reach out to you, not just for it works. That way you're building that relationship and they're going to be more out to message you again about a product. Customer retention is really huge. Multiple accounts. And then I'm going to end with this. If you are not self-developing, you are literally allowing any negative, anything, any type of poison to come into your business. So self-development is different than doing your devotional in the morning. I read my Bible every morning and I pray every single morning. If you are a spiritual person, understand that like your time with God is definitely very crucial, right? For you to function every single day and be in a good mood. But aside from that, you need to be self-developing your business and your mindset as a whole, as an entrepreneur, as a boss babe, right? So what does that look like? Find people on podcasts that you can listen to on the way to work or on the way home from work, in the shower. It's another place I work. What can you listen to that's going to give you really great inspiration for being a leader, running a social media business, not caring what people think. Another great thing is just go on YouTube and look up people's stories or Zooms or trainings and play them, again, while you're in the car, doing your makeup, in the shower. Reading, if you like to read, listen to audibles or read a book. There's so many books out there that you can find that are great for self-development. Rachel Hollis has really great books on organizing, time management, and running a business and being a boss babe and not caring what people think about you. So there's Rachel Hollis, there's Jen Sincero, there's books on understanding like how your mind works and why you can't get past making a certain income, like Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. There's so many things out there and you need to be developing your mind aside from reading your Bible and praying and journaling, so important. So I hope this helped you guys. Again, if you're interested in that 30-minute video that you can play multiple times a day to focus and get work done, let me know. But, again, let me know if you have any questions. Don't share this with new distributors because this is something that's going to be overwhelming for a new distributor to listen to if they're not a runner. So this is something for you guys, those of you who are ready to take your business to an advanced level and make that 4-figure income every single month, It just takes setting a goal, sticking with it, and understanding that you're not going to want to work every single day. I mean, who wants to go work a 9-to-5 every single day? Not me, right? I didn't want to waitress, but I went because I knew what I would get from waitressing. So if you know what you're going to get out of this business, that should make you want to work. So keep your mindset right, keep your spirit right, keep your attitude right, keep your goals and dreams big, and, just stay focused. And I promise you guys are going to see huge results in your business.